School is my job. I'm about to debunk the shit out of that statement. This phrase annoys me more than anything. However, I think I should tell you guys what really set me off and pissed me off enough to the point of ranting about this. I'll give you guys the backstory. I recently dropped out of chemistry class. Some people's worst subject is math, mine is science. I had A's and B's in all my other classes, but I was failing for two reasons. One, I genuinely didn't understand the concepts. I tried tutoring, I tried getting help from my folks, but it didn't do much good in the end. And two, my teacher was a senile old bat. She would go up to the board and have no clue what she's doing. She never told us due dates for assignments, and then she'd scream at us when we didn't know what we were doing. And with a subject like chemistry, you've got to have a teacher who knows what they're doing and is willing to go into detail and explain things to you. Anyways, I dropped the class because it was dragging down my GPA and I truly didn't understand the material. The other reason is because she was yelling at one of my friends in class because she failed a test and had no clue how to balance equations. So I rolled my eyes at how mean and nasty she was being to her, and she pulled me out into the hall, gave me this huge lecture comparing me to some perfect valedictorian bitch, and then said school was my job. And then after that I went back into class after I owned her intellectually, and my friends in the class were just like, yeah, Riley. Anyways, let's take a look at the word job, shall we? It can have a few different definitions or connotations. It could mean a career, something you love to do, something like doing something you love for money. Like for me, it would be either writing novels or making music. Or a job could just be something you do to make money and pay your bills. I hate to make the money argument, but if school is my job, shouldn't I be paid for it? I'm not living on my own yet, I have no bills to pay, and I don't get paid. School is definitely not a career of choice for me. The only things I like about school are my art and English classes because it's preparing me for careers that I actually want and training for me what I want to do with my life. And I get to see my friends. But anyways, now school, can we just look at it for what it really is? A necessary evil. What I mean by that is like paying taxes or paying your bills. You don't want to do it, but your life is going to be a living hell if you don't. And what I mean by that is that when you're filling out a job application, it almost always asks you about your high school or college education. And not having anything to put there looks really bad. The only job you can really have without a high school diploma is working at McDonald's. And let me tell you something, I'd rather break my arm than work at McDonald's. The reason I get myself up at 5 a.m. every morning is to avoid that life. Me, I want to write. I want to play guitar. I want so much more than flipping burgers. And I know the only way I can get to do that is to go to college. And to go to college, you need to get through high school first and do good in high school. So that's why I try to get good grades so I can make a better future for myself. Even though I don't want to do it, I still do it. I see it not as my job, but a necessary evil. That was short, but I mean, it felt good to get it out in the open. Woof. Anyways, yeah, that just felt really good. Yep. See you guys later.